for this time frame, and of course any other time that you're guided to watch, as the intention of my messages is always to be timeless. This reading is for all Libra placements, but if for some reason this reading doesn't resonate with you, please don't forget to check out your other placements. And also keep in mind that this is a general reading, so not everything may resonate, so please only take what does and leave what doesn't. And if you'd ever like to get a reading with me, all of my information is in the description box below. You can book a reading straight through my Etsy shop. And if you'd like a one-on-one face-to-face reading, you can book that through my email. And if you'd like to leave a tip at any point in time, you can do so with the thanks button below. And if you'd like to support my channel without spending any money, you can simply do that by liking this video, sharing it, and subscribing, which I would immensely appreciate. But without further ado, Libra, let's get started on your reading. So today we're going to be tapping into the energy between you and the person you're currently romantically connected with. I'm going to put your energy on the right and theirs on the left. However, feel free to reverse the roles if you feel that they are switched. And if you feel like you're resonating with both sides, that could simply mean you and this person are mirroring each other. So I strongly advise you to use your intuition to best guide you. But of course, I'm going to do my best to help you in that regard. So let's first start by tapping into the energy of this union and how you're feeling towards one another. Okay, we have obsessed, spying, social media, infatuation. Let's start with the person on the left. Compromise, coming back together, making it work. Air, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. You could be dealing with another air sign within a few months. Your energy is romance, wine and dine, getting to know each other, flirt. Affection, touchy, forehead kisses, open door. And dreams. Pay attention to your dreams. Your spirit guides are sending messages through your dreams. And bottom of the deck is dark night of the soul, facing fears, facing old wounds. So with obsessed here, I feel like for some of you, part of the facing fears or facing old wounds is maybe you guys do have obsessive tendencies, codependency in that way. Maybe you have an obsession of spying on each other, checking on each other's social media, always wanting to know what you're up to. I do feel like you have the tendency to be infatuated quickly by people, and that could be something you're also working through. So it does feel like this connection starts off very strong in that sense. Maybe you instantly get smitten by them, infatuated by them. So do pay attention to where those feelings are, or why those feelings are coming through in that way. Because obsession is making me feel the devil energy, which maybe reminds me of like codependency and attachments. So I do feel like that's coming up for the both of you, especially with this dark night of the soul. I do feel like that is something you both need to work on. Okay. With the person on the left here, compromise, air, within a few months. I don't know why I feel like this person's energy is a little bit fleeting. With that air energy, they could be more detached emotionally. It doesn't mean that takes away any less of them like being curious as to what you're up to with that obsession, but I do feel like they are a little bit more detached. So it does feel like when they pull away, you go stronger, or vice versa. You pull away, they go in stronger. So it's like you guys take turns there. Within a few months, this does feel like this is going to be short-lived. Maybe you guys separate and then come back together. Okay, with that compromise, I do feel like this person has to compromise something of themselves in order to be with you. The fact that this guy looks like he lives alone with their dog, I do feel like this person really loves their freedom. So they could be an air sign. Air sign loves freedom, especially Aquarius. So you could be dealing with an Aquarius. So it does feel like this person could maybe even play games with you a little bit, and that's what keeps you all the more intrigued by them. So again, it is a little bit unhealthy in that regard, but they are trying to make it work. It does feel like they're trying to change their ways for you to be more open to this, but with that, within a few months, it does feel like it can be short-lived. So take that as it resonates for you. Your energy is romance, affection, and dreams. So I do feel like you fall in love with this person right away. That's very Libra energy. I hope you don't find that offensive, but it is. I do feel like you instantly catch feelings. You want to be with them all the time. You could dream about them a lot. But also I feel like if you are receiving messages in your dreams about this person or about you and your dynamics, definitely pay attention to that. Don't let it go unnoticed. But yeah, I feel like right away you are ready to like wine and dine this person, get to know them, flirt. You guys could meet at work or something like that, or in an office setting of some kind. I'm being like drawn to the blinds. I don't know why it's giving me like office energy. You guys could like The Office, the show. That's coming through too. Okay, let's see what else we got. Union, coming together. Okay, yeah. So I do feel like this person eventually will want to be in a relationship with you. We have Earth. Okay, if you guys do separate and then come back together, it feels like they come back stronger. They might need that little break. So yeah, they might go away for a few months. They might travel for a few months. Unexpected, surprise, shocking news. For you, we have celebration, good karma, party, gifts. Communication, expect a text, expect a call. Confession, longing, missing you, desire, connection. Yeah, you miss them. As soon as you're like separate from them, you miss them. There's a strong telepathic connection between the two, which could also play into that obsessiveness. You guys feel each other very strongly, that you can't really like sit still or, you know, be in your own energy because you feel them so strongly. So yeah, I do feel like they come back stronger. With unexpected, they might shock you, or they might be shocked by you. If they are in Aquarius, which I'm kind of getting, Aquarius love unpredictability. So if you do something that shocks them, they might find that attractive. So again, like, I don't know if you guys play games with each other, just sort of keep each other on each other's toes, but it works. Not that that's a good thing, but it works on getting this person's attention. You have celebration, communication, longing. So yeah, I feel like if this person does leave you, I kind of get this energy that you start posting on social media that you're having a good time with friends. They might see something online that they weren't expecting. Maybe you start dating someone new, and then you hear from them. They communicate and they confess to you that they've always loved you, and then you guys get together, especially with that miss you, because you're always missing them. You long for them. You desire them. So I do feel like there is a separation, and during that separation, you could do something to sort of get into their head, and then eventually it works. They fall for you, or they confess their love for you. This is comical. Like, it's a little funny how I feel this energy. It's like, it's a very like adolescent romance. So I don't know if you guys are younger or just like are younger in spirit, but it does feel a little bit like Page of Wands energy, where it's like the flirting, it's exciting, but it's not the most mature way to approach a relationship. It's more of like goofing around. So that works for some people, not judging. So let's go ahead and see what lessons are coming through for the two of you. We'll start for the lesson of the union. We have talking, interested, conversing more, awaited message arrives, text, call, email, hoovering. So I do feel like you guys like to chat a lot. I also feel that you guys are on the talking stages, and when you're in the talking stages, it feels like the lessons already start. Like there's no time to waste is what it feels like there. You guys could meet online too, but there is something about communication here. Whether this person is supposed to learn to be more communicative, and you're supposed to learn how to take a step back and allow this person to come to you too. Yeah, it's like you're always waiting for a message from them, and you have to learn to just be in your energy. The golden mirror, self-absorbed, narcissist, one-sided relationship, love bombing. Yeah, exactly. So I do feel like this person does have like selfish tendencies. Narcissist would be like the extreme version of that. But it does feel like they do what they want. They come and go as they please, and you kind of allow that behavior, so they take advantage of it. So do be careful with that. Your lesson is love, unconditional love, self-love, oneness, passion, affection, attraction. So I do feel for you, you kind of give your love away easily to others, to people who may not deserve it right away, and they take it. So there is a lesson there for you to know, to have boundaries. When someone comes in too strongly, if it's too good to be true, it's because it is. If they're love bombing you hardcore, do pay attention to that. I feel like they give you this big teddy bear, this big heart, and then it turns out to be nothing in the end. So do be careful with that. The dragonfly, be lighthearted, finding out, things coming to light, adapt, change, heal. So at first you're going to look at this person a certain way and they you, and then later things are going to come to light. And you're going to have to adapt to it and change and heal whatever it is that comes out. I feel like you're going to realize that this person is actually pretty self-absorbed. And for them, if they do end up catching feelings for you, which I feel like they do with this union, and you end up giving them a run for their money or sort of giving them a wake-up call, I do feel like that's going to be the lesson for them. Okay, but let's get into the tarot and see what else we get here. So we'll start with another card for the union. Yeah, Five of Cups. I feel like you put in more effort than they do. If they give off this like nonchalant energy that they don't care about anything, it's because they're hurting inside. There's like a wound they haven't quite healed, and they're just running away from that. And you sort of remind them of that, right? Okay, let's see what the challenges are between the two of you. Seven of Pentacles for them. Your challenge is the Two of Wands. How they're feeling towards you is the Queen of Pentacles. How you're feeling towards them is Justice. There's you. What they want from this connection, the King of Wands. What you want from this connection, the Two of Swords. There's you again. Bottom of the deck is the Eight of Cups. Yeah, I do feel like energetically, you know you need to walk away from this. If you haven't yet, I do feel like you know that there's something better for you. I also feel like this person could be the one that leaves, right? Because I did feel like there was a separation and then they come back. So I do feel like initially they're the ones to leave and they leave you hanging. Okay, and it hurts. And I do feel like some of you may try to get them back, knowing damn well that maybe you shouldn't. Okay, their challenge is the Seven of Pentacles. So this person struggles to commit. They're not very consistent. I feel like this person could have a lot of projects, but they never really stick to one. They struggle with like staying on the course. And that's why they can't commit to you or anybody. And if they do come to you, it's because they are trying to be a better person, but it is hard for them. Okay, I'm going to be honest with you. It's like it may go well in the beginning and then it kind of fizzes out towards the end because they can't stick to anything. This person could have issues with that, with completing things. And that could be like a bigger problem that they have that you may not realize. But do be careful if they do come back and offer you something, because I do feel like they're not going to really keep their wishes or keep their promise. And that's going to be disappointing to you, because there is disappointment here with that Five of Cups. I feel like there's only going to be disappointment in this connection. Your challenge is Two of Wands. So I feel like you may keep your eggs in one basket with this person, especially when they give you a reason not to. I feel like you should keep your options open, but you don't, because you sort of fully invest into one person, even if they're not good for you. So I do feel like the message for you coming through is like, okay, if you want to keep talking to this person, do that, but don't completely close yourself off from other connections that could give you something better. Make sure you keep your options open if this person isn't giving you a commitment. And if they are, really ask yourself if they're worth taking you off the market. Okay, because I do feel like there's something better for you. I do feel like Spirit here wants you to know to keep your options open, because there's another choice that's better. You might not see it right now, but it will come. So don't close yourself off to everybody just yet. Because again, that obsession, right? So when you get obsessed with someone, you want them and nobody else. But I feel like Spirit here wants you to know to keep your options open. How they're feeling towards you is the Queen of Pentacles. So they do feel like you're everything. You're very nurturing. They feel like you're a great person to bring home to their mom. You know, they feel like you're someone that they can build a life with. They feel safe around you, but that's all fine and dandy for them. But I feel like you're the one getting the short end of the stick. That's why they want that union with you, because especially if they leave, you know, they find out that the grass wasn't greener on the other side. And that's not fair to you. Like, who knows what they did during that time of separation. And then they come back to you like, okay, I'm ready now. Like, that's not fair to a Queen of Pentacles. A Queen of Pentacles wouldn't stick to that, wouldn't abide to that. How you're feeling towards them is Justice. So for a lot of you, you feel like this is a soul contract, you do feel that like higher perspective of understanding that this was a soul lesson. I feel like a lot of you do know that this is only going to end. There's only an ending in this relationship of balancing the scales. You and this person are polar opposites also, and you're starting to understand that. For some of you, this could be a divorce. So you could have married this person, and again, it was like very short-lived. You could have married too young and then, you know, realized that was a mistake. But I do feel like you're going to be the one to end things completely, because for them, they want to keep straggling you along. They do. They'll go as far as you take it. So I feel like you're the one who's eventually going to call it quits and say enough is enough. But yeah, there might be some legal troubles, court, things of that nature for you, or just this relationship in general. What they want from this is the King of Wands. So yeah, they want their cake and to eat it too. They want you because they love how you make them feel. There's strong passion. They're very attracted to you. They love being with you. They love how you make them feel. Especially if you're physically intimate, they love that about you. But I feel like that's as far as it goes with this person. Right? Because you're showing up here as the Queen of Pentacles and their energy, but they're showing up as the King of Wands. And I feel like the Queen of Pentacles needs her King of Pentacles, and they can't really give you that stability that's enduring. They can give you a good time, though. They're very fun, very exciting, very thrilling. They could be a little bit of a daredevil, and that's exciting. But when it comes down to it, they can't give you the stability that you're searching for in a person or needing. Maybe you're not even looking for that, but that's what you need. What you want is the Two of Swords. So I feel like you know that this causes you a lot of confusion. I feel like you've been in denial about this person, again, because you're very infatuated by them. So I feel like sometimes you do sort of look the other way, or you try to tell yourself that's not the truth, when in reality it is. So I feel like you are trying to look at this a lot more clearly. And again, keep your options open if you do have another choice that's a lot more healthier for you. But what I'm getting the biggest with this Two of Swords is that you just want to make a decision about this person and not let them have so much influence over you, because when they have influence over you, you're able to look the other way and not hold them accountable for what they do. All right, Libra, so that's what I have with the tarot. Let's go ahead and see what you and this person would like to say to each other. That was fast. So I may not always show it, but I care about you a lot and I don't want to lose this connection. So that's obviously them, but that's the thing, they don't show it, and that's not fair to you. It would break my heart to see you with somebody else. That's them. They do have like possession, or they feel like they have possession over you. They feel possessive about you. I have a lot going on in my life right now, and I can't give you the attention you deserve. So I do feel like they are very much always on the go. And again, that's the stability they can't give you. You are the love of my life, and I will treat you like the precious treasure you are to me. I feel like that's you. Like I said, I do feel like you caught feelings for this person right away. And when you do that, you treat those people like precious treasures, even when they don't deserve it. It's complicated, but I still have feelings for my ex. I'm not yet ready to release this attachment. So I feel like for some of them, when they do go on that separation, I do feel like some of them go back to their ex only to find out, wait, that was toxic, we broke up for a reason, and then they go back to you. So again, not fair to you. You may know about this ex, you may not. I feel like this person's pretty sneaky. They don't really share all their cards with you. I believe that we are destined to be together in this life. Our connection is special and has been blessed by the angels. I feel like that's you. I do feel like you see this connection for what it could be versus what it really is. I can't imagine my life without you. You rock my world. That's you again. I just feel like you're the lovey-dovey one in this situation. Money worries are keeping me up at night, and I'm just not in a good place right now. I feel like that's why this person is the way that there is. There is a lot of insecurity that I feel with this person, and a lot of it could do with their money worries. And especially because they can't give you that stability, right? So That could be like a financial insecurity they have and why they're not able to give you what you really deserve. I haven't been completely honest with you. Okay, that's you. And no matter what happens, you will always be special to me. Yeah, I do feel like you're always gonna feel love for this person. Even though they're a little bit troubled, I do feel like you still have love for them. With I haven't been completely honest with you, I do feel like that's you sort of maybe keeping to yourself when you're fully going to end things with them, because I do feel like for you it's also hard to end it with them. Maybe you're scared to hurt their feelings. So I do feel like eventually you're honest with them and you end up closing this cycle out. Bottom of the deck is I wear a false mask and pretend not to care because I don't want you to see how vulnerable I really am. I feel like that's both of you. Because again, I did feel like in the beginning you guys do play games with each other. So I do feel like the both of you wear a false mask about what's actually hurting you inside because you don't want to appear weak to the other person. But in reality, you're both, you know, hurting inside. And I think that's also why the dynamics are a little bit more obsessive and things of that nature, because you both are actually very fragile, but you act like you're not. And it's also why you attract people in this vibration, because you're still working through some things, right? You attract people who are wearing a false mask because you yourself are doing it too. So it's something that you're working through, Libra. Okay, so that is what I have for you, Libra, at this time. I hope this reading brought you clarity and insight that you may have been looking for. If it did, please like this video, subscribe and share, and I'll see you guys in your next reading. Bye.